What's up, everybody? Welcome to Life of Telly. Today I wanted to make a video for anybody, any woman, any man, anybody that's struggling with people pleasing. So this video is for you if you struggle with this, if you want to learn maybe how to not do it as much or not to do it at all. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. These are ways to stop people pleasing, okay? So I just want to start and say, be true to yourself, y'all. Please be true to yourself. There may be things that you really deep down inside don't want to do because you want to make everybody happy. You decide to do it anyway. Know what it is you like, what you want to surround yourself with. Just kind of really get a chance to know yourself first. And if it doesn't align with who you truly are, you may just want to just work on separating yourself. And I know that's not easy to separate yourself, but really, what good is it doing, you remaining in something that, it's just not you. Set healthy boundaries, guys. Set healthy boundaries, right? We hear this a lot with many different things, with mental health, with, balance, but this is true. Set healthy boundaries, guys. Just because you say no to something, it don't make you a bad person, It doesn't make you a bad person. If anybody feels like, you are a bad person because you said no or you set boundaries, you don't need them in your life. Anybody that loves you will respect you. They'll respect your boundaries. They'll respect your wishes. And if you're surrounding yourself with people that, get upset when you be like, I can't do this or I can't talk right now or whatever, cut them. And down the line, right now you may not realize, but down the line, the more and more you get drained by people, the more and more you will see, you know what, I'm done. You'll have that breaking point and be like, I'm done. So set those healthy boundaries. The people that are meant to be in your life will respect you and respect your boundaries. Spend some alone time with yourself, guys. Sometimes I really truly feel like we need to just date ourselves. We need to just date ourselves, y'all. Like, you can date people, but date yourself. Like, get to know yourself. Spend time with yourself. Write down, okay, what do I like to do? What do I not like to do? Where do I see myself going? Just spend some time with yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Go somewhere. Go on a walk in the park. Go get your nails done. Go to the movies. Like, just date yourself, man. Spend some alone time with yourself. Learn to be assertive and stand up for yourself. Now, guys, this is something that I had to work on, honestly. But sometimes you have to stand up for yourself and be assertive. Like, you have to be straightforward. Like, yo, listen, and you don't have to be disrespectful. Just be calm. Be like, listen, I can't do it. I can't come. I don't have the mental capacity to go. I don't really want to be around this crowd, because when I'm around this crowd, I start doing things that I'm not supposed to do. Learn to stand up for yourself. And that's not easy. That's something that you have to work through, but the more and more that you go through life, and the more and more that you just like see everything for what it really is, like you'll honestly be like, okay. So definitely stand up for yourself. If you don't want to do something, do not do it. All right, I'm gonna say this one thing. This is one thing that I learned over time. I'm not on this earth to please nobody but God and my husband. All right, because at the end of the day, this don't even matter. None of this stuff even matters. It's God. Like, it's God. He's the one that's gonna judge me at the end for what I did and for what I didn't do. So I feel like a lot of people confuse being assertive as a negative thing, and it's not really a negative thing. It depends on how you go about it. But if you don't just take anything, and if you can just stand up for yourself, and if you can just be firm and stern in certain situations, that's a great thing. That's a great thing, because some people try to walk over top of you. So you have to kind of be, you don't want to get walked over top of, you have to stick up for yourself. If you don't get taken advantage of, you have to stick up for yourself. You have to speak up. You have to, because people will take advantage of you. If people know that you got a good heart, people will try to take advantage. Trust me, I've been there. And don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Make yourself a priority. So this is one thing that I preach about a lot. Prioritize yourself. This is coming from somebody that, I'm an empath, right? So I used to get very, 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 very drained. As life goes on, I literally, have been just very, very cautious about who I'm with, who I spend my time with, who I really communicate with, who I let in. I'm very, very cautious. But one thing I had to learn as an empath is like, yo, you can't help everybody. And me, I used to and I still kind of do, like, I always want to help people. I really want to help people. I don't want to see nobody, down or without. If I can help somebody, I want to help somebody bad. and I want to be able to help fix people's problems. But I had to learn, and through counseling I had to learn as well, like sometimes it's not my battle to fight, you know. It's not my battle to fight. Like I can be a listener to people and, you know, try to give a little advice, but I can't take on people's problems. And that's what I would try to do. I would try to take on people's problems, and I realized when me trying to do that, I was drowning myself while trying to help everybody else. It's just like, you know, you have to prioritize yourself sometimes, because if you don't, if you're drained and if you like drown yourself in other people's, you know, problems and emotions and everything, how are you going to be able to function, you know? And if you can't function, you can't show up for nobody else, because you run it off of empty. So you have to prioritize yourself and what you got going on too. Your mental health is very, very important, y'all. This is one thing I had to learn too. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, I feel like a lot of people are so big on being independent. I'm independent, you know, I can make it on my own, I don't need no help. No. Stop trying to take on everything and stop trying to be superhero, save the day. But you gotta be able to receive the help too, you know? You gotta be able sometimes to just receive it. Let people help you. They wanna help you. You're always helping them. And if they trying to help you out, just let them help you. Like, just let them, you know? If you ever struggling, don't feel like you gotta struggle alone, because you have people in your circle. Well, you should have people in your circle. They just wanna be able to give to you. So just don't be afraid to ask for help, y'all. Like, don't be trying to do everything, you know, to please people. No, don't be afraid to ask for help. And remember, y'all, that you can't please everyone. Like, I hear a lot of stories about people trying to please their parents, trying to please, you know, maybe friends they're trying to please, like just co-workers, a boss, somebody. You can't please everyone. It's always, somebody's gonna always find something wrong, and it's nothing that has to do with you. It's literally things they gotta work on within themselves. But sometimes you just have to accept, all right, I'm done. I give up trying to please this person. You know, however they take it is how they take it. They got their own problems they gotta work on. And like I said, don't take it personally. I feel like a lot of us are just struggling with something, and I feel like those people that you're trying to please and you feel like you can't get a hold of them, you're not getting a hold of them, like just like sometimes you just gotta step back and just let them figure it out on their own. And you know, like I said, you're not on this earth to please none of these humans. At the end of the day, we're trying to please him. And one thing I want to say too is, don't ever think, oh man, I'm not good enough for this person. No, we don't think like that. Like I said, they struggle with stuff within themselves, so they try to see wrong in everybody, but they're not seeing the wrong in them, and that has nothing to do with you. That's just things people that they're dealing with themselves. So, you know, just know, when you know you can't please everybody, not everybody's gonna like you, you know, not everybody's gonna be pleased with you. It's not your fault. You move on, and that's okay. One day they'll probably come to you when they get themselves together, but just give them their time to cope whatever they're coping with, or be healed from whatever they need to be healed with, and just go on, y'all. Also, guys, practice saying no, y'all. Practice saying no. Like, if you're able to like do that first no, and then you realize, oh, that wasn't hard, it's no big deal, you're able to do a lot more no's, you know? Don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do, because that's never good. The outcome's never really good. Those are just a few ways to stop people pleasing, y'all. So I'm no therapist or anything, but I just want to say, I feel like people pleasing really stems from childhood trauma, not feeling like you're good enough, or maybe feeling like maybe your parents weren't pleased with stuff that you do, so you always try to do things so you could please them, and then it kind of like went into your adulthood. So with any close relationships, you felt like you had to please these people and everything. And also maybe you people please to fit in. I don't know where it comes from, but if this is for anybody, I hope these tips are able to help you out. When you're able to put yourself as a priority, and when you're able to put, you know, your feelings first sometimes, and if you're surrounding yourself with a good group of people that really love you and respect you for who you are, I think, you know, you'll be able to lessen those people pleasing skills. But yeah, just want to say, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope I helped a tiny bit, a little bit. Yeah, so make sure y'all stay tuned to my videos. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe.